It's Audra, and
Sandy, you beautiful souls.
that's right. Remember that always. You are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful no matter what. And get up every morning and look in the mirror and tell yourself 10 times how beautiful you are. Today's topic is going to be you are your thoughts, so you better make them good.
That's what we're going to talk about.
That's right.
So, if you are your thoughts and you sat down and we said, what do you think of yourself? Would it be all positive and all kind of motivational and all inspired? And you're like, are you kidding, Sandy? And I'm like, kind of. Because we don't think those thoughts for ourselves, only other people.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
It
always
is crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Why are you not thinking those about yourself? Because everyone that you meet
Right.
thinks you're amazing mostly, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, for the most part. And then you're not thinking that about yourself. And
I think it's because we live outside of ourselves.
yes,
And then when we
is
get in front of somebody else, we're
Yes.
like, oh, you're okay. Here, let me help you. And so today is a self-help about you.
Yeah.
So,
Whatever thoughts you're thinking, you're creating your reality. And you can look around and see your reality. And then the cool part is you can adjust that reflection.
yes.
That's the part I absolutely love. So
Yes. And it doesn't take more than a second to say, oh my
one
goodness,
thought.
I don't think that anymore. And say, so you start to focus a little differently. If you're feeling a certain way,
Yeah.
we've said in many of our videos, stop for a second and say, what am I thinking? And you will get the best clue ever. And you can say, oh my gosh, I don't want that anymore. It's that simple.
Yep, it is that simple because everything that is right, so to speak, for you or aligned with you is very simple. You look at the first time you fell in love, it's very simple. You look at there's so many examples of just simpleness, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
they always worked out. And it's the struggle that's out of alignment. And that starts with the thinking process and the thought process.
Which you're just carrying forward so you don't even have to feel guilty about it.
Right.
It's just a pattern that we learned, and we're all in the unlearning because once we put that mirror on us, it's like, oh, I don't want that anymore. I want to be successful. I want to be in my own business. I want to have a wonderful partner. And those are all very good focuses and goals and intentions.
Yes.
And when you begin to use those words, focus, attention, alignment, you start to feel the shift inside and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's so...
There's a lightness when you start to align to your truth from within.
Yeah.
There's an ease. It's easier to stay focused. You're not all over the place because it's like I love what Neville Goddard and the teachings of his and Abdullah. I mean, when he wanted to go to Barbados, Abdullah was like, you're in Barbados. And Neville could not get that for the life of him. It was so funny. And Neville came up against his belief system and his thinking and started to talk because we know we're in our belief system every time when we hit that wall and we want to defend everything about what's going on.
Well, yeah,
or
you keep looking for the evidence.
or,
That's the biggie.
Yeah, or
Like,
keep
why
looking
isn't it
and
here?
why isn't, well, it
Why,
looks like I
why?
don't have money in my pocket. How am I going to get to Barbados was Neville's thinking. And Abdullah just got up and looked at him and walked to his office and slammed the door. And he was like, you're already in Barbados. There's nothing to talk about. And that's how much we have to focus on ourselves with.
Once we decide that we have that desire, we have it.
Yes.
And that's what you cannot keep running away from and trying to give it a label, a tag, a justification. Those are all old habits that really pull you down. And it's so discouraging. What Abdullah was trying to say and get to him is once you have the desire, you have the ticket. And that was it. And he'd like, he'd run down to the ship and look for the ticket. And Abdullah would be like, you're already
Slamming
there.
the door.
I'm not talking about it. Yep. I'm not talking about it.
So
with
we
you.
have to slam the door even to ourselves. Like I've just been playing with that. Like every time a thought comes up that I don't want, I'm like, nope, the door is slammed. And I picture myself slamming the door and it's like comical.
Yep, because you can live in that desire. There's so much, I want to say, good vibration that is so different than what you thought. It actually carries you. And
Yeah.
you feel like
Ease
Joe
in the
Dispenza
flow,
says,
yeah.
you feel the air picking you up, and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could feel this good.
Yeah.
And you get support that you didn't know you had, but it's been there all the time.
Yep.
So,
Because you're available to the support now, because you're in alignment with yourself, which is in alignment with where you're going, and you start, it's a different flow. There's an ease to it, not that struggle when you're in the thoughts and beating yourself up and thinking this and thinking that, and none of it's serving you. This is all serving you because you already have it.
right.
So it's just staying in that frequency and that energy of, yep, I'm already in Barbados.
Yep, you got to picture what you're going for, not what you came from.
Yes.
And I'm going to shut up after that.
There you
Picture
go.
what you're going for, not what you're bringing forward
Correct.
in that regard.
So
Because the past always wants you to bring this forward. Nope. I'm finished. My desire is the most beautiful picture. That's what I'm carrying forward. And it works in every single arena of your life. You have 7 of them. Picture 7 positive, wonderful results, desires in each area. My children are perfect. I'm doing a good job.
my husband's amazing. My job, my career, my business is super successful.
I have really good friends. Just the whole thing. You can just take all of you with you. That's the nature of desires. You take the desires with you because they all are plus, 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 plus.
Yes. And you can feel into that goodness and you know it's working.
Yes.
Because the feeling is, the secret, right? That's what Neville says, is the feeling is the secret. And what's cool after you start practicing it is like the feeling gets more and more normal. We had it
Well, yeah,
backwards.
because you keep assuming that's correct, and it is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so it builds momentum where I never kind of understood that totally myself until recently, is the more you feel, the more you,
Assume.
yep, and you can stay on track with that. You're no
Yep.
longer attracted to bringing the past forward. You're no longer attracted to holding down that belief system that doesn't serve you anymore.
Right.
Or, it just becomes,
It's more natural because it's supportive.
yes, yeah, there's a
that's-
freedom within.
Yeah.
And so we just say, try it, stay there, hold it, assume, and live there. And every time anything comes up, you go and you slam the door. You're done. You're not even going to think that.
Exactly. So if you're looking to open a business or you want to move up your skills in your career, we can help you with that.
Yep.
And it's all yours. You can look at it as a beautiful garden and you planted all the seeds and you're ready to go start picking things.
Yep. You're watering, you're seeing the results, the flowers are coming in, the
Yep.
vegetables are here, and you get to have it all. And that's what we cheer for you. We show you how to live that and send you on your way of living the life you came here to live. That is our specialty.
Yep.
So take that and run with it, and please ask us questions, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And let us know how you do with slamming the door on yourself to all that old stuff that doesn't serve you anymore.
And then I'm going to put a PS on her slamming the door. See yourself opening the other door
and walking through it.
and walking through it because it's really big. It's really big.
Yeah. And you get to have it all. So we want you to have it all, and that's what we share, and that's what we do, is show people this is what you created. Just walk through the door.
Yeah, exactly. So let us know what you think about walking through the door and shutting the door. It's hysterical, the difference. I mean, it's black and white.
Yeah. Everyone enjoy. Let us know. Leave comments, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.